The Barbados Police Service is mourning for a third time this week after the sudden death of Police Communications and Public Affairs Officer Inspector Rodney Inniss. Inspector Inniss reportedly passed away at his residence in St. Philip last evening. Rachelle Agard has that report.
Inspector Rodney Inniss was a household name, and as word of his sudden death spread, lawmen, family and friends gathered on the outskirts of his St. Philip home. His cousin, Ronald Brown, says they grew up together and stresses no one could say anything bad about the inspector.
And up to our bar there, we sat down and had a good, quiet conversation while playing some tongue. And I was in St. John this evening when I got the news, and it really shocked me, so I just turned up on the site and think, but Rodney is somebody who would give his last. Anybody asked Rodney for help, he would help them, no doubt.
Natisha Grisette says she could go to Inspector Inniss for advice on any matter.
I was actually home and it got the news. I jumped up and came straight here. Rodney Inniss helped a lot of people, and I could testify that I was one that he had helped. Condolences again, and may he rest in peace.
Resident Livingstone Allen says he last saw the inspector 2 days ago.
The passing is a shock to us in the neighborhood, and in general, you're kind of lost for words, but you can see from the support he has around here that he's a well-loved person in the area and throughout Barbados in general.
Inspector Inniss was a prominent member of the Domino fraternity. He was president of the Barbados Traveling Dominoes team, second vice president of FIMUNDO World Championships for Dominoes, and was instrumental in planning the 2025 World Championship to be held in Barbados later this year. The inspector's death follows Sergeant Antonio Rochester, who died tragically on January 2nd along Tudor Bridge St. Michael, and Sergeant Adrian Padmore on January 3rd. May he rest in peace. Rachelle Agard, CBC News.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley is among those paying tribute to Inspector Inniss. In a statement, she said Inspector Inniss endeared himself to Barbadians by showing a high level of dedication and compassion, no matter the circumstances. According to her, at any hour of the night, he was willing to take calls to provide clarity, reassurance, and to ensure the country was not in undue alarm when incidents occurred. She described his service to the nation and the Barbados Police Service as nothing short of exemplary, adding that his absence will be deeply felt.